This is still Good Morning Abuja coming to you from the Unity Station NTA Channel 5 Abuja. And that feature you just watched is on revolutionizing the food industry, e-commerce for food. And right here I have a guest with me that will be telling us more about this e-commerce platform. And I have Damilola Olajade. She is the regional business lead, Price Stanley. You're welcome to Good Morning
Good
Abuja.
morning. Thank you
You
for
look
having me.
lovely.
Thank you.
So we just watched a feature on e-commerce, and then even though we were able to get a thing or two, now I have you live here in the studio. I just want you to tell us a bit or more about e-commerce platform.
Okay, basically, e-commerce from E is internet
Mm.
and commerce is trading,
Okay.
right? So it is just like doing business on the internet,
Okay.
right? Buying and selling
Selling
of
on.
products online.
Okay.
That is what e-commerce is.
Okay. So now we're talking about food.
Yeah.
And then I'll not be like, okay, food on the internet. So let's just explain your experience using e-commerce platform for food businesses.
Okay, I would say that e-commerce gives you access to a larger customer base,
Oh, really?
right?
Okay.
Yes.
Mhm.
So normally the traditional way of selling is you have a store and
Yeah.
then people walk down to your store.
Mm.
When you sell, when you like the e-commerce platform, right, you are online, it
Mm.
means that everybody that has a phone and has data
Mm.
can see your business
Okay.
basically,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So you have unlimited audience,
Mm. Okay.
right? Yeah,
Okay.
so that's what e-commerce, that is one of the benefits of, being online,
Mm.
And then I'll also talk about customer interaction. You understand? E-commerce platforms have features where
Mm-hmm.
you can, interact better with your customers. So when people go online to shop, they want to, beyond what they are seeing, they want to feel heard.
Mm-hmm.
They want to be sure that someone can see, what happened. They want to talk beyond
Exactly,
just
because
clicking one or
because
two
it's just like
things.
going to the market now. You are seeing
you
this one,
know,
you want to ask, are you sure this is
you
this?
you you
So
you you,
now
you
saying
get
on the internet now, how
you
possible
get
is
they
that?
want to
Okay.
interact. So with reviews, e-commerce platforms have features like reviews where people talk about their experience.
Okay.
When I shopped here, this was my experience and all of
Experience.
that,
Okay.
or comments, things like that. So
More
when
like a
people,
feedback.
yes,
Okay.
so when people see that, it gives them confidence, and that way you're able to build trust with
Trust.
the visitor
Mm.
that is coming on your platform.
Mm.
Yeah, so there's also the chat bots where the moment the chat bot is, how can I help you, something
Mm.
like that.
And how fast do you respond? As in, is
Like
it
the moment you're on the platform, there is a chat bot
okay?
there. So the moment it's technology. The moment you notice
Okay.
that you've spent like some time, it pops up and asking
Mm-hmm.
you if you need help or
Questions.
something.
Okay.
Yes, and that's the good part of it. You also have access to direct messaging. DM, you can always, their phone numbers available. You
Mm.
can always reach out and say, okay, I'm trying to do this or that. But it's usually better that the platform is seamless,
Okay.
right?
Okay. So
We
you
also
just told us some of the features now for this platform,
e-commerce
for the
platform.
e-commerce platform. So how do you handle inventory management and tracking of e-commerce platform for food businesses?
Okay, so I would say data analytics,
Okay.
right? One of the perks
Mm.
of these platforms, let me say websites or apps, is you have analytic tools like reporting tools
Mm.
that give you feedback of a visitor's activity on the
Online.
platform,
Okay.
right? So I was talking about data analytics. It helps you forecast demand.
Mm.
Do you understand?
Mm.
So you've been selling to people. Let's say there's how you sell. You kind of understand the customer's behavior and all of that. So it helps you plan,
Okay.
and that way you minimize waste and you maximize profitability.
Oh. Oh.
Right. We also have the first in, first out method,
Mm.
where whatever comes in first goes out.
Mm.
So, for example, let's say a batch of tomatoes came in, right? You ensure that that goes first before you start pushing the newest one.
Mm-hmm.
So that way you're able to you reduce spoilage, so you reduce your waste, you
Mm-hmm.
maximize profitability.
Okay. So now me wanting to shop, how am I sure I'm actually going to get exactly? Because sometimes,
the
this when anything is online, they usually either Photoshop it or something, make it look very catchy,
yes,
attractive, and all that.
yes,
And then, how am I going to be able to say, okay, this thing I'm getting is actually what I'm seeing?
yes.
How am I supposed to be sure about that as a customer now?
I mentioned something the other time about ratings, reviews, and comments.
Mm,
Right. A good e-commerce platform should have what we call um, social sharing
mhm.
and integration. Yes, so whereby from your platform, let me say a website, they can visit your social other channels, yeah,
Okay,
and they
okay.
can see what people are saying about
That's
you.
you. You've told us a whole lot about what you've been doing, how you've been doing it.
Yes,
We want at least a success story, maybe an example of something that you did, the review, and how it was able to inspire. And, like, when you get a review like that, there's a feeling that makes you to do more so that it will
yes,
actually build more confidence in people.
yes.
So give us like a success story so far.
Okay. I'll talk about an event that happened on Instagram,
Okay.
right? So there was a time on okay, we shared a post and someone just wrote scam like
Oh, really?
under the
Yeah, that
post,
can be really
and
demoralizing.
it, before we even responded, people who have used the platform,
Really?
went for the person and said, "No, you don't know what you're saying. These people are this, these people are that." And it was at
Wow.
that point I said, "No, we are doing,
Yeah, really doing
we
it.
are doing something great."
Oh, that's good.
It was beautiful to see.
Mm,
It was beautiful to see that, and the rate of referrals is quite high
mm,
because people keep recommending Price Valley to friends, family, and everybody that gets to listen. If you go on our social media platform, you see amazing reviews. You see what people have to say. People are happy about the convenience and the quality
mm.
of items that they get.
Yeah, okay. So
Yes.
it's good with what you're doing. I know, like, young ones are now inspired. Like, especially people that are working don't have
Yes.
time to
Yes.
go here, or some people are just at home, maybe with children. They don't know how to keep the kids and go to the market.
Yes.
And then there's an option now
There is an
to
option.
to go
There is an
online
option.
and then shop, and you are sure of the quality you're going to get.
Quality.
Okay,
Yes.
so I wanted to still encourage people out there to actually key in to this e-commerce platform and be sure that they are going to actually
Yes.
get what they
So
want.
as much as we understand that people take advantage of the internet to carry out fraudulent activities and all of that, it is a tool that links us with endless possibilities, right? And it's just a step. Sometimes it's just a step of faith.
Mm.
Sometimes you just test it out
That's and
and you
see.
see how it goes,
Okay.
right? And I think that there are things being put in place now to also ensure that you can report pages and all of that when
Mm.
things don't go as they should.
Mm.
But also before you, as much as it's beautiful to take advantage of the internet to live an easy life,
Mm.
you also want to check the authenticity
Yeah.
of the brand
Okay.
before you commit to it. So
Okay.
it's
Nice, 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 nice. It's been nice talking with you. Like, I've learned. So
thank you.
I'm
Thank you
really
so
happy.
much.
Like, at least there's an alternative to market. Because
There
sometimes,
is an
especially
alternative. There is an
the way it's
alternative.
busy and all that, some people are discouraged. They all want to be like, how can I make it easy? And then with
And
this
and
alternative now,
and,
it's
and
something.
the good part is you can even enjoy same day delivery. I mean,
Wow.
right now we're in three states. We're in Abuja. We are here in Abuja. We're in Lagos and we're in Port Harcourt.
Okay. Okay.
Right. So in Abuja you can get same day delivery. In Port Harcourt you can get same day
Same day
delivery.
delivery.
While in
Nice.
Lagos you get within 24 hours. But that's like next day delivery,
Okay.
and you
Okay.
get your items intact, fresh.
Okay, nice. Thank you for coming on. Good morning, Abuja.
Thank you
It's
for
been nice
having me.
talking with you. So we've been speaking with Damlola Olojede, and she is the regional business lead, right, Fali, and she has told us a whole lot about the e-commerce platform. You don't need to be worried, even if it's in the internet. You don't have to be worried. You should at least take a risk and try it out. It's something that is convenient for you for the comfort of your home. And if you try it out and it's good for you, you keep trying and encouraging people to use it. We'll go on a short break, and after that, the program continues.